Hey everybody. And welcome to Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for being here. So I do like to always start off my lives by saying that this is a live. So what that means is that we're kind of interactive here, right? So basically while I'm doing my craft or doing whatever it is that I'm doing, I do check the chat to make sure that everything is in real time. Like I answer all the questions in real time. If somebody needs me to redo something, I do that in real time. Story times, I'm interactive, we laugh, we joke, all of those things. So if you are looking for something that is more of a straight to the point type of tutorial, I do have a tutorial on my channel now about these composition books. You can definitely head on over there and you can watch that tutorial. It is just a step-by-step tutorial. There's no interaction or anything there. But for today's live, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I did get a lot of questions on that video and I just wanted to do this live so that if you guys had any questions, like I said, I can answer them in real time. But yeah, what we're doing today, guys, is we're going to do some composition books. So I did upload a video last week on designing these in Canva, which we are going to do again today. I'm going to design a new cover. I'm going to do front and back. In that video, I did not do the back. So I did get a couple emails about the back from people who purchased the template and they wanted to know why there was no back included. I did not include it in the template. However, you can use the template that you purchased from me to do the back as well. All you have to do is flip it. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. Okay. So I'll show you how to design a cover for the front. I will show you how to flip the template so that you can add one to the back using the exact same template. All you have to do is duplicate the page and flip it, and you can use it for the back as well. So I'll show you guys how to do that today. These are a different brand, so the sizing might be a little bit different on this one. The composition books that I used in the first tutorial were from Five Below, and they were $1. And then somebody had commented on that video where I showed you guys I got the composition books from Five Below for $1, and they were like, well, they had Walmart for 50 cents, girl. So what you think I did? I went to Walmart and I picked up the 50-cent ones, which is this one. So these are going to be this is the one from Walmart. I literally walked into my local Walmart, picked these up out of the back to school section, and they were 50 cents, and I got a whole bunch of them. Okay. So if you want to follow along to this project, or you're going to watch the replay, again, I just went and these are the Walmart ones. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to size it so that you can use the template. All you got to do is just drag them little corners. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But I'm going to start out by saying hello to everybody because y'all could be anywhere else and you're here watching me, and I appreciate it. You guys, I think I'm going to give away this composition book as well. I'm going to design one. I'm going to do it a little different. I don't have any girls, you guys. I don't have any little girls. I have all boys. But I wanted to use on the sticker paper, I wanted to use some holographic sheets, but I guess it would be considered a little girly, so I can't put it on my son's composition notebooks. I mean, I could make myself one and put it on there, but I wanted to make a cute little girl composition book, and I wanted to use some holographic sheets. So I think the composition book that I do today, I'm going to go ahead and give away. So if you are watching and you have a little girl or a daughter, like a daughter, niece, granddaughter, whatever, somebody you can give it to, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one away, the one that I make today. But let me scroll up to the top so I can say hello to everybody. All right. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? Hey, Zelda. I think I always say this, but my dog is named Zelda. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Hey, Martha and Louise. Hey, Carol. Hey, Demsboo, how are you? Hey, Dorica. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Patrice Boo. How are you? Hey, Jesse in Porgy Town. Hey, y'all just lost my place. Hey, Robin. Hey, Heather. If I miss you, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of scrolling. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Sylvia. Lucille. Magda Perez. Hello. Hey, Monica. Spilling the diversity. Alicia. I'm seeing some new names in here. Hey, you guys. Double D's Tumblers. Hey, Barb LaFond. Hey, Tracy and Jasmine. Hey, Lizzie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Kawanda. You just okay. So Double D's Tumblers says that she just made one. Did you flip the template and do the back? Hey, Faith. Hey, Karen. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll. Hey, Lolita. How are you? I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. If anybody has any questions and I missed it, re-ask. I don't think I've seen any though. But hey, everybody, I really appreciate you all for being here. All right, so we're going to get started in Canva. We have to design the cover. Once we're done designing the cover, I'll show you how to use the template, okay? And everything is linked in my description box. Yeah, everything is linked in my description box. Now, fair warning, I linked the composition books from Amazon in my description box, but those ones, they're like 2 for $10. So they're $5 a piece. Again, if you go to Walmart, you can grab these for 50 cents. I didn't link the Walmart ones. I'm not sure why, I forgot, but you can go to your local Walmart and pick these up for 50 cents. The ones I linked, I linked them specifically to just kind of show you what they look like, but they are way more expensive on Amazon. They're like 2 for $10. Okay, so let's go on over to Canva. Let me present. No problem, Jasmine. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, let's go on over to Canva. So I know I got a lot of comments saying that your guys' Canva looks a little different than mine. A couple months ago, I think it was like called a glow up update or something like that, but it was only available to the first 100,000 people that kind of did the glow up update. So if you didn't do it, then it is closed now. But if you didn't do it, then you still have the old Canva homepage. But I do believe that they're supposed to be changing everybody's homepage by the end of the year or something like that. I'm not exactly sure when. But eventually everybody will have the new Canva homepage. So if yours looks different, though, you still have the same buttons. They might just be in a different spot. Okay, so I do remember that the custom created design button used to be over here on the right side. So yours just might be on a different side of the page. Okay, but essentially I'm not pressing any button that you don't have access to. I know you have access to it if you still have the old Canva design, the old Canva layout. It just might be in a different spot. Okay. So I'm going to go to create a design. We're going to create one from scratch. I'm going to go to custom size. Now I know these ones are a different size, so I'm just going to use my measuring tape here and I'm going to measure the book from edge to edge. So this one, I'm going to say, and you want to make sure you change your units from pixels to inches. I'm going to say this one is 6.9. By 9.0. 7. And you know what? I may have to cut this by hand. Because when you make them bigger, the only sticker paper I have is 8.5 by 11 on hand. And because this composition book is bigger than the one from Five Below, I do not have 11 by 17 sticker paper. Wait, yes I do. Yes, I do have some. It's the glossy one though. I'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, so I'm at my canvas here, my blank canvas. I'm going to do, like I said, front and back. And like I said, I wanted to do like a little girls kind of back to school theme. So I'm going to start, and I kind of already have a design in mind. I'm going to I think I'm going to do the gradient. So how I got here, this is the background. I clicked on this background color swatch right here. And if you scroll down, you have your solid colors and then you have your gradients, and you can just pick from here, or you could pick a solid color. I think I'm going to pick this, this blue and pink gradient here. Okay. And then I'm going to go up to my elements, and I'm just going to type in back to school to try to see if I can find an element to go with the rest of my background here. And I like this one here. This is a pro element, which means it would only be available for Canva Pro. I know when you're using the free version, yours may have a price. So where mine says pro and it has the crown, it may say like $1.99 or 99 cents or something like that, which is how much it would cost if you were to use that element. You can still use it. You would just have to pay for it if you don't have Canva Pro. All right, I'm going to stretch this out to fit on my whole background here. And because I'm going for kind of like a little girl theme, I'm going to change some of these colors. So I'm going to make sure this element is selected, and then you can see all the color swatches up here. And the ones that are like the blue, the green, and maybe the red, I think I'm going to change those ones. I'm going to change the red to like a hot pink. I'm sorry, that was blue. Change the blue to a hot pink. I'm going to change the green to purple. I'm going to leave this middle one pink. I'm going to change this red one. I kind of want to go for like a burgundy, like a deeper red, just to give it some contrast. And then, do I want to change the yellow? Yes, I changed the yellow to like a darker kind of violet color. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this a little bit transparent so it's not so harsh. So with this element selected, I'm going to go, there's like a checkerboard up here, or yours might be on the side, but you're going to go to the checkerboard, and I'm going to just bring this transparency down some. I'm going to put it on 50. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is bring in my my composition label, and in the search bar, I'm going to type composition. Oops. Composition notebook. And under there, it's going to give me a whole bunch of different labels that I can choose from. I'm just going to pick this one here. It's my favorite one. And I know I can change the colors on it. So I'm going to make sure that this one is sized and centered correctly. And then I'm going to select it, and I'm going to change the colors on this. And I think I want the background to be like a really light pink. think I'm going to go with the light pink. And then this should be the words. And I'm going to do hot pink. Like a darker hot pink. And then for this outline here, I'm thinking, you guys, I don't even really be knowing when I'm designing. I just kind of pick things as I go. And if it looks good, I can roll with it. Okay. I'm going to go with this violet color. I think I like that. Actually, no, I'm going to go with this one. It's just regular. I'm going to go with purple. I'm going to go with purple. Okay. And let me scroll, make sure I'm not missing any questions. You guys, if you have any questions, if I'm moving too fast, definitely stop me or definitely let me know. Okay. So now what I want to do is kind of add in a little bit of like clip art. So the ones I used in the design that I kind of made in my head, well, not in my head, I kind of did a pretend one, were these three here. And to find these, let me see the name of it. It says cute African-American schoolgirl holding a globe, which is very, very specific. But I typed in a schoolgirl, like if you want a specific race, you do have to indicate that. So if you want a black schoolgirl, you have to type in black schoolgirl. Okay, it is like race specific. You do have to put it in there. If you type in schoolgirl, you're going to get a million different images. So if you're going for a specific look, you have to be as specific as you can when you're searching for clip art in Canva, or you will be scrolling for days. And I'm just going to kind of put these in and layer these in. Margaret, you can't expand what image? Okay, so this is kind of the clip art I want to have, and I have it placed where I want it. But for me, the way that the clip art is kind of sitting on the picture or on the background, it kind of makes it not muddled, but I want those images to be kind of separate. I want them to pop a little bit. So to do that, I'm going to add an outline to each individual clip art. I'm going to do that by selecting the clip art. I'm going to go up to edit. And then right here under effects where shadows is, I'm going to select outline. You could do a drop shadow if you wanted to, a glow, a curve effects. You could do a backdrop. You see how she has like a shadow behind her now? That's kind of cool too. But I'm going to do the outline. And I'm not going to make it too thick. I just want it to be like, can you see the difference between this clip art, this piece of clip art, and like this one, how it just kind of stands out more because it has that black outline around it? Like you can see it, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just think it like pops more when you add an outline. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to bring the outline down to about 15 because I don't want it to be like too big, but I just want it to be like noticeable. And then the thing about the outlines is that you can change the color as well. So if you want this outline to be hot pink, you can make it hot pink. You can make it blue. You can make it red. You can make the outline be whatever color you want. I'm going to go with black just because the picture itself already has a whole lot going on. So I'm going to just stick with the black outline. And to me, I feel like that really looks good to me. Okay, so I'm happy with this. And that's pretty much it. You could add in more if you wanted to. You can take away, and all of these are, like I said, Canva elements. I did not purchase these from anywhere. I did not upload them from anywhere. I simply just searched the elements that are already available with my Canva Pro subscription. I'm looking to see if there's any questions I missed. Spelling the diversity. Are you talking about on Walmart? The Walmart website? Hey, everybody. When using Canva, can I use their clip art as many times as I want? Yes, you can. Now I'm not sure if there's any restrictions if you're using the free version. That I'm not for sure of. I think if you purchase it, you can use it. Like, let's say you're using the Canva free version and you purchased a clip art from them, like maybe this one was $1.99 and you purchased it. I am not sure if you're allowed to use that clip art as many times as you want, or if you have to purchase it every time you download. That I'm not for sure of. I would definitely look at the terms and conditions. But for Canva Pro, yes, you can use any element as many times as you want, and you can upload your own clip art as well. The image with the books and pencils. It doesn't have like this little white, what is this called? Marker here to pull it. Are you using the free version, Margaret, or the pro version? Okay. All right, so this is the front cover. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to duplicate this to make the back cover. Okay. Now I don't want this composition book label to be on the back, but I want everything else to stay the same. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Now you could leave it like this if you wanted to, but I'm a little extra. So I think this little bare space needs something. I'm going to do this little back to school label here. And again, this is a pro element. So with that being said, I can change the colors. I have a huge color swatch up here for all the colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and expand that out to fit. I'm going to make sure it's centered and aligned. And then I'm going to change these colors. So I'm going to change the green to I think I'm going to change the green to black. I'm going to change the black to this light purple. And then I'm going to change the red to what I want to change the red to. No, I like that one better. Okay, so I changed the green to black. I changed the black to purple. And then I changed the red to, it's kind of like a pinkish purplish color. Nope, I like the hot pink better. Okay, let me stop because I will literally change the colors 500 times. Okay, so we got black, white, purple, and hot pink. And I'm going to leave everything else the same. And this is going to be the back cover. Okay, so we got the front and we got the back. Yep, it's 120 for the year. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into my template so that I can make sure I have the curved edges. Because with the composition books on this side, they have the curved edges. So to take away some of the like the trim job that I have to do, I made a template and I'm going to go ahead and add that here. If you were to purchase my template, you're going to get it in a PDF file. You have to click the link. I'm just going to go ahead because it's mine. I'm just going to add it in. Okay. This is what the template is going to look like when you upload it. This is sized for the composition book that I purchased from Five Below. Now, all composition books are not the same. They're not the same size. Okay. This one I'm going to be doing today is actually a little bit bigger than the one that I did in the video. That one was a little bit smaller. But when it comes to resizing this template, all you have to do is drag it and pull it. That's all you have to do to resize. Can you guys see the width and the height on the side there adjusting? Just pull it, drag it, and adjust it to the size that you need. And I think this one that I made was, well, I'm not going to work. I'm going to resize it when I go to print it. You can resize it here, or you can resize it, like if you print from Silhouette Studio, you can resize it in Silhouette Studio. Okay, so to be able to drag and drop this into this frame, you first have to save the image. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is save my page one. So I'm going to go up to share. I'm going to go to download. This is going to be a PNG. I'm going to toggle this size all the way up. That's going to give me the highest resolution. I'm not going to check transparent background because it'll take away my background right now is the gradient color. If I check transparent background, it'll make it white, and I don't want that. I want all of my elements, including my background. So we're not going to check that box, and I'm going to download page one. And I'm also going to download page two. I'm downloading them separately because if I downloaded page one and page two together, it's going to create a zip file. And I just want to be able to drag and drop from my downloads right here. So I don't want the zip file. You see how it just showed up right here? If I download page one and page two together, it's going to create a zip file, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go up to my downloads. I'm going to drag and drop this into my upload section. So with my upload, I'm going to open up my uploads tab and drag my download right back into Canva. And then I'm going to download page two and do the exact same thing. Hey, Eve, how are you? Are you feeling better? Lizzie, I know there's people on Etsy that know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. But I know what you're talking about. I had a cartoon logo made of me before. I sent them a picture of me and they turned it into clip art. But you would have to pay for like every single picture that they did. And then I'm going to drag and drop my page two into my uploads as well. And then we're going to go ahead and add them in. So when you open up your template, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to grab my cover and simply drag and drop it. Okay, now it has the curved edges like I need it. This is going to be the front. I am going to duplicate this, select the image. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that first picture. Now I'm trying to think if this is going to work. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see. What I'm going to do is okay, so if I want to flip it, actually, I don't even think I need to flip it. No, I do need to flip it because it's going to go this way. Nope, let me me see. Flip. Y'all, there was a way for me to flip this and now I don't remember. Not me forgetting how to flip frames. I'm trying to think. How did that man? I saw a video where a man showed me how to flip the frame and I don't remember. Okay, I'm just going to drag and drop it. That's not the right way though. I know that's not the right way. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to print it regular and then see if I can flip it in Silhouette Studio. Because y'all, I don't remember how to flip it. Okay, let me, so here's the front and here's the back. And I'm going to see if I can try to flip this in Silhouette Studio because I don't remember how to flip it in Canva. And that was something I needed to show y'all, was how to flip it in Canva. But okay, I'm just going to go to Silhouette Studio and then I'm going to see if I can try to figure out how to flip it there. So I'm going to download, I have the page 3 and I have the page 4. So this is the front and the back. I'm going to download, again, I'm going to download them separately because if I don't, it'll create a zip file. I mean, if you want a zip file, that's fine, but I don't. I'm going to download page 3. Now I am going to check the transparent background box because now I have a white background and I don't want the white background to go in with my image. I just want the curved edge with the straight edge. That's all I want. I don't want the white background. So I'm going to download that with the transparent background. And then I am going to download page 4 as well, even though it's not flipped yet. And same thing, I'm going to download it with the transparent background. Thank you guys. Eve, I'm glad you are definitely feeling better. This backwards arrow, that's the undo. And then if I flip horizontally, it flips just the image. But see how the curved edges aren't on the other side? It flips the image, but it doesn't flip the frame. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, was rotate it like this. Oh, what if I do that? And then there it is. Okay, I figured it out. Who was that? Karen D? You got the juices flowing. Okay, now let me undo because I figured it out. Okay, so when you bring in, sorry y'all, I had a brain fart. When you bring it in and you drag and drop your image into the frame, you're going to take your frame, this little circle right here with the arrows that are kind of going in the opposite direction. you're going to flip it manually 180 degrees, and it's going to make your image upside down. But now the curved edges are on the right side. So to fix your image being upside down, you're going to select the frame, which is going to select your image, and then you're going to flip vertical and horizontal. So now your image is facing the correct way, and your corners, your rounded and straight corners are facing the right way. Got it. Okay. Now I have to re-download my page 4 because I got it to work. Okay, so now let me drag these onto my canvas here because we are going to, yep, that is the correct way. All right. Y'all, I knew it was a way, I just could not remember. Yep, Shauna, I'll do it again. So this is how the frame looks when you first bring it in. You're going to rotate your frame 180 degrees. Okay, so now your curved edges are facing the correct way for the back cover. And then you're going to drag and drop your image. Now, because you flipped it 180 degrees, your image is going to be upside down. You're just going to select the whole frame, and you're going to flip vertical and horizontal. So now your frame is facing the correct way with the curved edges on the left side and the straight edge on the right. And then your picture is facing the correct way. Okay, did that make sense? Hopefully that made sense. Okay, now I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to Cricut, you guys. I think I'm gonna have to use my 11 by 17 sticker paper. I don't think Cricut is going to cut this, but I'm gonna open up Cricut Design Space, and I know Leonardo Design Studio won't either. And I'm gonna go to New Projects. And I'm just gonna upload those 2 images. I'm gonna make sure they're the correct size for the composition book that I have. Y'all, why do I have to press New Project like 3 times for it to come up? This is why, Cricut. This is why. All right, I'm gonna go to Upload. And I'm gonna upload the 2 images. This is the back. Y'all, can you upload 2 images at one time? I don't think you can. But hey, everybody, I appreciate you guys for watching while Cricut moves slow. I'm going to select apply and continue, and then I'm going to do the flat graphic. And I still have to upload the front cover. And it's going to come in huge because Cricut hates me. Let me make this. I think what size did I say? 6 point something. 6.9. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be too big. Oh, maybe not. By 9 points, I'm gonna go a little bit bigger. I'm gonna do a 9.9. Okay, and now I gotta bring in my front cover. I downloaded the back cover twice. Okay, hold on. Let me do, it was page 3, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. The back is facing the wrong way. Did I upload the wrong one? I probably uploaded the wrong one because I got 2 of them. Yeah, that one's facing the wrong way. That's the right one. Okay, so let me go ahead and trash that one. I probably uploaded the wrong one. Come on, Cricut. Is it just my Cricut or it just always moves this slow? Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, I uploaded the wrong one. $6.9. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna do 9 point. And I'm gonna delete that one because that's the wrong one. Now we gotta sit here for another 5 minutes. It's always slow. That's so crazy. This and the fact that I could never get my flock to cut was why I went back to using, or I went to using the Siser Romeo. I've never had Siser Romeo or Leonardo Design Studio move slow. I think there was maybe one time it was moving slow because they were doing a software update. I think they were adding in like those, was it warps or something they were adding? It was something they were adding into the software. And for like 2 days when they were doing that, it was moving slow. But other than that, I have never had any issues with my Leonardo Design Studios. Okay, I said 6.9. Let me unlock that, and I did 9.8. Okay, so these are, oh, those look so good, you guys. They look so good. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna go on over to Make It. I do have my sticker paper already loaded into my printer. I'm using regular inkjet, you guys. This is gonna be printed from my Epson Workforce 7710, which is my, nope. See, I got a little too happy. It's on 8.5 by 14. I don't even have no 8.5 by 14 sticker paper. Y'all, how do I change the paper size? I don't even know how to use Cricut Design Space. Nope, that's not how you do it. Y'all, I don't know how to change my y'all can cut it on the Maker 3. I can't. I prefer Siser Romeo. I've never been able to cut my flock with yeah, it's not even letting me change it to 8.5 by 11. Okay, so I am gonna have to use my 11 by 17 paper. Okay, let me go grab my paper set, my other paper, because I figured it wasn't gonna let me print it on 8.5 by 11. Yeah, that's what I figured. They don't even have 8.5 by 11 as an option. So I think it's 8.5 by 11 is going to be too small. So let me go grab my 11 by 17 paper. Okay, so this is the vinyl sticker paper that I have, and let me okay, this is the sticker paper, the 11 by 17. This is vinyl sticker paper. It's matte. I do have this in glossy as well. This was the sticker paper I used when I did that vending machine. This is what I used. This is the matte one. I'm going to use the matte one because I'm putting the holographic sheet on top of it. So I don't need to put glossy on top of glossy. So I'm going to use the matte one since I'm putting a holographic sheet on top. Okay, but this is the sticker paper I'm going to use. So I don't have this one linked because I didn't think I would have to use it, but I will, while it's printing, I'll go ahead and add the link to this. I got it from Amazon, and it's by, the brand is Koala. It's the Koala paper brand. So let me add 2 sheets of this to my printer. Okay. You guys, I want a new inkjet printer, but I don't have a reason to get one because my workforce is still working. But I want the Eco Tank. I want I want another 8550, but for my inkjet. So let's go back to Cricut Design Space. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until my printer does not print no more, and then I'll go ahead and get it. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to 11 by 17. And then I'm going to change that one already changed. Okay, so these are going to be printed on 11 by 17. I'm going to go over to continue. And then I'm going to send this to my printer. I am going to turn the bleed off, and I have to turn this to my, y'all, let's see if my workforce decides to work, because sometimes, especially when I'm on live, my workforce likes to act crazy. Okay, so let's change the paper size. I'm in my settings now to 11 by 17. I like to turn my borderless on just so there's nothing that gets cut off. I am going to put this on premium presentation paper matte, and I'm going to change the quality to high. The high speed printing, I am going to leave that on, and we're not going to mirror. And then I'm going to press print. All right, I'm going to print both of these, and then we'll go over to the Cricut machine because it's on the other side of the room. But I'm going to cut this on probably this printable sticker paper setting. The only thing I don't really like about my Workforce 7720 is that it doesn't have a the way that you got to put the larger paper in, you have to adjust the tray instead of putting it in the rear feed, and I prefer the rear feed like on the Epson Eco Tanks. That's the only thing I don't like. Exactly, Shauna. This 7710 has embarrassed me several times on live. Yeah, my Romeo is way faster cutting flock, and you guys, I haven't tried to cut flock with my maker in like probably over a year. But when I was cutting it, it gave me nothing but problems. It never cut all the way through. I was always picking out flock dots on like 80% of my template every time. Y'all, I had on high speed printing and it's still printing slow. But let me go ahead and stop sharing. Y'all, I still don't have a link to Canva Pro. Canva hates me. So Lizzie, does whatever gets stuck? The paper? Not with my 7710 because it's not converted, but I did also have a 7720 that I did convert to sublimation when I first started doing sublimation before I got my Epson Eco Tank. And it would get stuck in my converted printer, but my 7720, I just kept my regular inkjet and it never gets stuck. How to do the outline of the little girls. Okay, let me go back into Canva. So when you have your image, you're going to make sure your image is selected. You're going to go to edit, wherever it is. It may be over here for you or at the top or on this side. I'm not sure how your screen looks. And then under effects, where it says shadows, duotone, blur, you're going to go to shadows and you're going to add the outline. And I put mine on 15. That looks amazing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and print the second one. But this is how it looks so far. This is regular inkjet, y'all. I'm going to turn the bleed off. And again, I got to go to my settings. Oh, I wasn't sharing when I showed how to do the outline. Oops. Okay, I'll go back and show how to do the outline again. Sorry, I thought I was sharing. Okay, but I'm going to show you my settings one more time. I got my image printed here, which is the Workforce 7710. I'm going to go to preferences, change it to 11 by 17, borderless. I'm doing premium presentation paper matte with color on high. And then I'm going to print. And I'm going to cut on the printable sticker paper setting with default pressure. And my fine point blade is already in there. But once the second one prints out, I'll go ahead and we'll switch over to my other camera. And then we'll get it cut. But yeah, that is regular inkjet. That's the first page. That looks so, and I'm going to add the holographic to it. It's going to be so cute. All right, let me add in my iPad. All right. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you guys can still hear me. And you guys don't let me forget to add in this sticker paper in my links. In my description box before we leave out of here. Because I think I linked the 8.5 by 11, which is the one I put on this one. This is the one that's linked in my description box because this composition book is actually smaller. Y'all see how much smaller it is? So I was able to print on 8.5 by 11 with this composition book, which is the one I got from Five Below. but the ones from Walmart are a little bit bigger, just like a hair bigger. And because of that, Cricut Design Space, if you want to cut it with the machine, you're gonna have to use bigger paper. You can still print it. If you go to Silhouette Studio, you can just do a basic print on 8.5 by 11 sticker paper, and you can cut it by hand. You can do that too, whichever one you want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna move this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep this here. So this is the holographic paper that I have, and it's like a sticker paper, and it's 4 different styles. So this is the first one. I think this is the one I'm gonna use. There's this one. I think this is the one I'm gonna use though. So let me put 2 of those to the side. This is the third one. And this is the 4th design. They're like little stars. Oh, those are pretty. But it comes in one big pack. And I did link these in my description box. But I'm going to put this right on top of this like that so it can cut. And I'm just going to remove the backing. I think I need my weeding tool. All right, y'all, just in this holographic stuff, it will stick to itself, okay? So make sure you're being careful. Now, I don't care if it gets on anything but the cover. The cover is the most important part. So if it doesn't really get on the registration marks, that's okay. I just need to make sure it gets all the way on the cover. Okay, and then I'm going to take a squeegee and make sure there's no bubbles and it's nice and flat. Okay. And there's the back. Now let me go grab the front one. You guys, I don't know if they have, I didn't even look. I know they sell sticker paper at Walmart, but do they sell the 11 by 17? I was there this morning. And I didn't even look. Y'all, this one got a wrinkle in it. I think I'm going to reprint it. Yeah, no, I'm going to reprint it because I said I was going to give this one away. And y'all know I'm a perfectionist, but you see, and I can't get them out with the squeegee. So I'm actually going to reprint this one because this is going to rip if I try to lift it up. I know it is. But that's why you got to make sure you're being careful because you don't want to get these little, like if you were to try to write right here, it's going to be, nah. I'm going to reprint it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Okay. Well, that one is reprinting. We can start cutting the other one. So this is the back. And then my Cricut is over here. I might have to move my Cricut machine a little forward. Yeah, look at Cricut sitting up there next to Romeo. So this is the maker, the regular maker. My maker 3 is at home. Oh, let me grab my laptop. Okay. Hey, everybody. Okay, so no, they don't carry it at Walmart. I wish they did. Hey, Sonia, yes, I'm showing how to do the composition covers. We're doing front and back. You're welcome, Lizzie. I appreciate you guys for watching. And as you can see, with the holographic sheet on it, it can still read the registration marks. Y'all, I hope you can hear me because Cricut is loud, okay? But it can still read the registration marks with the holographic sheet on it. All right, let's move over to my table. You guys, one of these days, I'm going to get my phone to work and I won't have to move y'all back and forth. One of these days, my phone gonna start working. Okay, it didn't cut all the way through, which is, I can work with it. I prefer my sticker sheets to cut all the way through, but that's okay. Like it cut all the way through the actual sticker. Like I can peel this. I know I can peel the sticker up. But I wanted my backing to be cut all the way through too. And I forgot to do more pressure. So I'm just gonna trim this off. Because it's easier to get it onto the book when you have some backing. And my first page, or my front page, is done printing, so we'll have to redo that one too. I did not cut that one through. Yo, I don't have my phone, so I can't see the comments. Give me 1 second. Leslie, I put some they're holographic sheets. So I was showing, I got a pack of, there's 4 different designs. And it's basically just like a clear holographic kind of sticker that I'm putting on top of it just to give it like a holographic look. Yes, it's being cut out by my Cricut machine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get, see it cut my sticker paper just fine. It just didn't cut through the backing. All right, now this part, I don't know if y'all saw my video. Okay, it takes a little bit of concentration. But you definitely want to make sure you get it nice and lined up. This sticker paper, this koala sticker paper, is definitely thicker than the first one I used on the other ones, but that's fine. So hopefully you guys can see, but I'm just removing the backing and kind of sliding it down all at the same time. Y'all, this is about to be so doggone pretty. Making sure it's nice. Can y'all still see? Making sure it's nice and smooth. There's no bubbles, no wrinkles. Sonia, this clip art is in Canva. It's owned by Canva. I simply went into Canva and I looked for the elements within Canva. So no, it's not my clip art. It's Canva's clip art. Lizzie, I'm not sure the name of the company, but it's linked in my description box. Okay. So now we got it on there. Y'all, that looks so good. And I do have to trim it. So you see, I made mine. I like to make mine just a little bit bigger because I like to be on the safe side that it's going to fit. I don't like when it comes out too small, then you can see white edges. Like cleaning up edges is easier to me than it not going edge to edge. And then you can see this little pattern. I don't like that. So I would rather clean it up. And I saw a way to clean it up even better. And you guys, I said I was going to bring it and I forgot. It's at my house. It was a nail file where after you trim the edges, if you take a nail file or some sandpaper and you kind of sand the paper around the edges, it cleans it up even better. And I didn't have no sandpaper, but I did have a nail file. And I said I was going to bring it and I forgot. But let me get my X-Acto knife and we'll clean this up and then we'll do the front cover. I'm trying to think if I have a piece of sandpaper laying around here somewhere. I feel like I might. I have no idea where. And I'm just using my X-Acto knife. Y'all, I need a new X-Acto. I need a new blade on my X-Acto knife. See, this is why I need my she shed at the house, because I could have just been like, hold on, BRB, and ran in the house and got my nail file. Why this part don't want to cut? There we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm quiet. I'm just trying to get this nice and cleaned up. I hate X-Acto knives. I really do. Where's my little thin scissors? But yeah, I'm just cleaning up the sticker paper. Because like I said, I made mine just a hair bigger. And see, this is where the little nail file would have came in, because this little piece right here is so thin. I could have just filed that right on down. Y'all, it's the holographic cover. My X-Acto knife do not want to go through it. Okay. Y'all, I love this. I love this. All right, let's do the front. Let's do the front. All right, here is the print. I had to reprint it because my holographic sheet got wrinkled. And y'all, I am too much of a perfectionist for that. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna look at the chat in 2 seconds, y'all. I can't have this paper wrinkling up on me again. So give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna take my squeegee and go right over it just to make sure there's no air bubbles. And then we can cut it. Also, this part here, you want to make sure you go over the registration marks because sometimes if the paper isn't adhered to the actual registration marks, then the Cricut has a hard time reading it. But as long as, you know, you got it nice and flat and adhered, the Cricut machine will cut it just fine. Because sometimes if it's got like a bubble over the registration mark, it'll look, instead of looking clear, it'll kind of look like cloudy. And then the Cricut doesn't pick up on the registration marks. So let me cut this real quick. And I'm going to put the pressure up to more to see if that will cut through. Just because I like my paper to be cut through. Y'all, I'm making a mess. Okay. Now let me go through the comments because y'all haven't been looking. I'm sorry. The holographic sheets are on Temu 4 packs. Okay. Yep, Sonya, I have a suite. It's like it's a business suite that I rent. Thank you guys. Yep, Lizzie. I printed right on the vinyl sticker paper and then put the holographic sheets right on top. Bells, bougie bags, and baskets. I don't sell my crafts. Not that much. If I do, it'll be like a shirt. But for the most part, I don't really sell my crafts. Okay. Now let's see. No, it still didn't cut all the way through. That's fine. I'll just trim it. So I'll probably have to do like, I think it's, yeah, I probably have to do like cardstock, like a medium or something cardstock or heavy cardstock. Because this paper, this koala paper is definitely thicker than the Avery brand I had used on the other ones. And I removed the map from the paper so that my paper does not roll up on me. You don't want that either. Okay. Here's the back. Now we're going to go ahead and do the front. Yeah, I know my son is going to want me to make one for him. I don't even know what kind of character I would do though. All right, same thing. I just roll my backing down just enough to get it to line up. And then I'm going to slide it and kind of work it down at the same time. And I'm going to make sure that the edges are nice and adhered. And there's no wrinkles, no bubbles, no Nathan. Okay, and now I gotta trim this part, and then we'll be done. Not too hard, right? And all it required was just some inkjet ink. I'm still going to, because I did say I was giving this one away, before I put it in the mail, I'm going to file these edges just to make sure that they're not rough. So if you were to sell these, I would definitely suggest doing that. And y'all, I really wish I had brought it with me. But if you got some sandpaper or like a nail file, you can just use that to kind of sand the edges to clean them up and make them nice and smooth, which, like I said, I am going to do before I put it in the mail. I just don't have it here with me to actually show you. All right, y'all. Y'all, this holographic on this cover. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna go back over to the other camera and we're gonna give it away. All right, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. And I need to add the sticker paper. So I'm gonna do that now. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to add, the only thing I'm going to add is the koala sticker paper that I just used, the 11 by 17. This is going to be for, you know, like I said, like if you have the bigger ones and Cricut or Leonardo Design Studio won't let you cut it on 8.5 by 11. This is the sticker paper that I use for today. I'm about to put it in the description box. Mm, 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 mm. $11 by 17 sticker paper. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the chat in 1 second. And they do have this in matte and glossy. If you're going to put the holographic sheets on top of it, I would go with the matte, because the way that my brain works, I feel like the holographic sheet would be less inclined to stick to the sticker paper if it was already glossy, or it might start peeling quicker. I don't know why. That's just how my brain is working. That's what my brain is feeling. I sound like my son. That's what he say when I'm like, why would you do that? I don't know. That was just what my brain was thinking. So that's just, I don't know. That's just what my brain is thinking. But if you're not going to add the holographic sheet on top, then I would go glossy. Okay, that should be in the description box now. Okay. All right, let me go through the chat, see if I missed any questions, and then we will do the giveaway and get out of here. Digital art with Canva. So this is, I was using my Cricut Maker. You can do y'all, do they sell the regular Maker? Every time I try to look it up on Amazon, only the Maker 3 comes up. Do they even sell the regular Makers anymore? Thank you, Lizzie. I made that one for my son. Thank you, Monique. Can y'all hear my bell? I think you can hear mine. I don't think I have noise cancellation on. But thank you. I appreciate you. Sherry, yep. So I think there was something you had to do when the feature was first available, but the feature has been out for a while now. So I think you just have to make sure that your Cricut Design Space is updated, and it will let you print and cut big now. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would say for something like this, as far as price, let's figure it out. I'm going to price out how much everything costs, and then we'll figure out what would be a fair price. Okay, so the composition book itself costs 50 cents. The sticker paper is $17, and you get, how many come in it? Oh, 10 sheets. So divided by 17 divided by 10, that's $1.70 per sheet, and you would need 2. I'm using my calculator, you guys. So we're already at $3.90. And then let's look at the holographic sheets. You would also need 2 of those. So the holographic sheets are $10, and you get 36. That's 28 cents a sheet, and you need 2. So we're at $4.46 just to make one of these. I would say round it up to $5 to accommodate for your ink as well. So if it costs about $5 to actually make it, depending how you want to price for your time, I would say I would agree with Kelly, anywhere around $8 to $10 a book. If it costs you $5 to make it. And Marilyn says her Facebook Marketplace is selling for $10. Yeah, I would agree. Based off of the math, $10 a book, I feel, would be fair. Okay. Let me go back to the chat. Vanessa, I use matte. I use matte sticker paper, and I added holographic on top. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. So your printer has to take longer paper. Yeah, you have to be able, if you want to go for the bigger composition books, then yeah, you would have to print on 11 by 17 paper. So your printer would have to be able to print that big. Now, Cricut would have let me print 8.5 by 14, but I didn't have any 8.5 by 14 sticker paper. So that's why I did 11 by 17. If your printer can do, a lot of times even the small format printers will still be able to do 8.5 by 14. You would be able to do this with 8.5 by 14. You just have to purchase the 8.5 by 14 sticker paper. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, so they only sell refurbished regular makers, like the first ones. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give this away. I think I went ahead and answered all the questions. Shona, the giveaway is for this notebook. I want to give this away. I don't have any boys, but I really wanted to make a little girl notebook because I wanted to use the holographic sheet on top. But y'all, I got 4 boys, and my son was like, "That's girly." And I'm like, "Okay, well, fine. I'm going to make one and give it away then." But I really wanted to make a little girl notebook because, like I said, I wanted to use the holographic sheet, and my son didn't. He didn't want it on his. So I'm going to give away this book because I don't have any little girls. So for anybody who has, you know, a daughter, granddaughter, niece, whatever, I'm going to give this one away. Like I said, I'm going to file the edges. So, so like right here at the top, and I really don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but like right here. Can you guys see it right here? I don't think you can, but there's just like some scissor marks. And when I run my finger across it, it just feels jagged from where I was like cutting it. So that's the part that I was talking about. You could file, like if you have a little bit of sandpaper or even just a nail file. Basically what I'm going to do, I don't have the sandpaper here or the nail file, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to file it inward into the book. Like I would take the nail file, trying to find something that would be sandpaper, right? So if I was sanding this, I would sand it going inward like this. Hopefully this makes sense and I don't sound crazy to y'all, right? But I would go in a swift motion going this way into the book and not onto the holographic, because you don't want to take away like the sheen or the shine or the glossiness from the front of your book. So you would take it and go inward into the book, away from the cover, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's what I'm going to do to soften up these little scissor edges going around. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and set up the giveaway and then y'all will get out of here because I still have to drive home, even though I only live like 4 miles away. Let me go ahead and set this up. I never have this set up when I get started. StreamYard giveaway. So if you're just popping in, I'm about to give away this notebook. I don't have my subscriber only turned on. Okay, let me share my screen. All right, you guys. So the word is school. So type in the word school, and I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to do so. And then we will draw for the winner. I think I'm also going to put this cover in my the community tab for my members, this cover design. the front and back. It'll probably be the PNG already in the template with the curved edges front and back. I'll put that in the community chat for my members. And then I also need to put up a banner. Okay. I will give you guys a couple more minutes. I think I did answer all of the questions. You guys, if I didn't, go ahead and ask them again when everybody stops typing school. You can ask me the question again, or you can comment on the live after it ends, and I'll make sure I answer the question. You guys, the next thing I have coming up is the pen and gear ones. Y'all, this turned out so cute. I did this earlier today. But I learned how to do the pen and gear books too. How to take the other one at. I'll show y'all in 1 second. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and draw. Good luck, everybody. Oh. All right, Nisha Miller Brown. Congratulations. Where is my mouse? Y'all think my mouse just died? No way. There we go. All right, congratulations. Let me know you're still here and that you see my email address. You have to send me your mailing address so I can go ahead and get this out to you. But y'all know the one subject pen and gears from Walmart, right? So I learned how to take this cover off, sublimate on another cover, and put it back on with the same coils. Okay, the holes, everything. Y'all, I recorded a video for this, and then I'll probably do this one live next week with the pen and gear, taking these coils off and putting them back on. So this is probably what we're going to do next week, is doing these ones. And this one, this one is sublimated. Okay, so that's what we're doing next week. All right, Nisha, make sure you email me your address. Girl, why you never did it? I was in here, okay? I was in here dancing when I got these coils back on, because I thought that was going to be the problem. I thought that once I got them off, I wasn't going to be able to get them back on. But I did. And I'm like, girl, this is so cute. This is so cute. Like, I will also probably sell these for, I don't know, probably around the same amount, the $10. Only because taking the coils off and putting them back on is a little bit harder than just putting the sticker paper on. So I don't know. But we're doing this next week, okay? This is what we're doing next week, 7 o'clock, unless something pops up in my life, because y'all know how my life is set up. But I will be here next week, 7 o'clock, and we'll do the pen and gears next week. All right. Mylene, I can't do it tonight. Y'all, I don't live where I craft, so y'all, I gotta drive home. I can't be here too late. But yes, I will see y'all next week. Again, like I said, 7 o'clock. assuming nothing happens, my son's games are pretty much done. We will be going to Ohio. Thank you to those who did donate to his fundraiser. We did end up as a team. So it was 2 teams that we did, the 12U and the 14U Raiders. Our goal was 10,000. We ended up raising 7,200. So just a little short, but still $7,200 is a lot of money. All of the kids will be going to Cedar Point on Friday, and then they have a tournament on Saturday and Sunday. That's what we're doing next weekend. And then after that, he's done for that season. Now, y'all's little nephew made the fall ball team. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I don't have a schedule for that yet, but hopefully it doesn't take me away from doing lives Monday night. As of right now, it hasn't, but yeah, as of right now, I will see y'all next week, 7 o'clock. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good week.